Chipotle worker beaten by furious customers upset over extra chicken charge. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to ABG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a Chipotle worker who was beaten up by a couple because they had to pay extra over chicken. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to ABG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well. Bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. I'm on normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. An enraged North Carolina man and woman are being sought for viciously attacking a Chipotle worker after learning that the order of extra chicken would cost more. You don't say. Jamel Williams, age 36, and Kayla Pyle, age 34, reportedly placed an order inside a Charlotte, North Carolina Chipotle on December the 10th when the 20-year-old worker said that Pyle requests for extra protein will cost more. A heated argument kicked off, and you know what happened after that. An identified worker was allegedly so upset with the interaction that she decided to end her shift early from the Indian Land eatery and go home around 9 p.m. It's unclear what was said between the two arguing parties. As the worker headed for the door on one side of the dining room, Williams, who was 6 feet 3 inches tall and 300 pounds, is much bigger than the worker, entered from the other side and approached the victim. He pushed her to the floor and began hitting her, pulling her hair, jerking her around. Pyle then joined in and struck the victim. Video footage posted online shows the attack unfolding with the Chipotle worker falling to the ground and curling up to protect herself. Customers can be heard yelling at the attackers to stop at one point. The suspect, identified as Williams, who was wearing red pants, can be seen launching a massive uppercut at the worker. The police were called to the scene, but Williams and Pyle fled the scene in a Dodge Charger by the time the officers arrived. That's generally how it all works. They end up running because they did some dumb shit, and now they're being sought after. So, I don't know what was said between Pyle and the victim, but the victim was leaving for home and was chased down from behind by Williams and attacked in the dining room floor of the restaurant. Sheriff Barry Phil said in a statement, the assault was completely unjustified. The victim has recovered from her injuries. The news outlet reached out to Chipotle for a comment, but did not immediately receive a response. Lancaster County Sheriff's Office said they were able to identify Williams and Pyle with the help of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. Law enforcement said witnesses got a description of the Dodge Charger and a tag number. Store video and video taken by a witness were also obtained. Story seems to keep going on and on. All right. Arrest warrants charging Williams with assault and battery in the first degree and charging Pyle with assault and battery in the second degree were issued on Wednesday. I encourage them to turn themselves in and let the judicial system run its course in this case. Nah, that ain't happening, bro. They whooped this chick, you know what, and they ain't about to turn themselves in. Why would they turn themselves in? Now, you're going to have to go looking for these cats. They're going to lay low for a little bit, and hope to get away. Now, we know they're going to get caught. There's going to be a major flaw in their thinking, and bang, they got gripped up, and everything happens like that. Let me start from the top. First and foremost, If I can get my hands on that video, I'll post it in this video right here. Or I'll put it in the link in the description, depending on the nature of the video. If it's pretty graphic, then I'll let you go, pull it up, put the link in the description, and actually do your own, watching at your own leisure. All right, so Jamel Williams and Kayla Pyle both go to Chipotle to get something to eat. I've been to Chipotle. I'm quite sure you've been to Chipotle. Food seems to be pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You might want a burrito, a little bowl, something like that. I can rock with it. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good. Now, they asked them, Mr. Williams or Ms. Pyle, to pay a little extra for the chicken that they was putting in there. Now they put a certain amount of chicken in there. You want more? We're gonna charge you a little more. I guess they wasn't feeling that. Maybe they got the bowl. Maybe they felt like it was not enough initially in the bowl or the burrito, whatever they chose to get, and maybe it wasn't enough chicken in there to satisfy them, and they didn't like the price that they was, being charged for what they had. So when they went to go add extra, they might have thought, hey, this is the normal amount that you should get in there. And, they kind of like went left on them because it was like, you trying to get over on me, you trying to be funny with me, so, people have their ways of, one, trying to get over. Everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, it's an unfair statement. A lot of people will try to get over on you. Now, that's not an unfair statement, that's a true statement. They knew when they went in there, they did what they did. Once they got into that argument and then, they started going back and forth, how, I hate to say it, but how black folks get. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't what you want. I'm about that life. I'm like, okay, all right, with the ratchetness. Like, okay, what you gonna do? What you about to go do? Talk to me. What you about to go do? You know what I'm saying? Now you got this big giant, this fat black dude chasing at this little small, scrawny little, Chipotle worker. You know what I'm saying? Slam her to the ground. I'm guaranteeing, probably was a little white girl. You know what I'm saying? Slam her to the ground, or a foreign chick. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you like this. If it was a sister, I promise you on everything I love that it swung back. And he would have had something that he would have had to deal with. All right. I think it might have been like a little white girl, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little foreign chick, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want the smoke. They just wanted to get off, go home, get away from the drama. They didn't want to deal with all that. And, a fight ensued, and you know how we do, you know what I'm saying? Not me, but people of my kind, you know how we do. Somebody start going in on somebody, you start backing down, and then you like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get some of that too. You know what I'm saying? So, they wanted to just double team the chick, you know what I'm saying, and kind of like rough her up a little bit, which is unfortunate. Hopefully she's recovering, you know what I'm saying, and these people get dealt with in a timely manner. It's unfortunate because every black person is not like that. It's quite a few people out there like that, but every black person is not like that. And I just hate when people try to, get big and bad, take advantage of people because of their color or because they feel like they got a sweet Vic or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody you think is easy, and everybody you think is sweet, everybody you think is quiet, let me explain something to you. That may not necessarily be the case, okay? Because just because you decide you want to poke the bear and mess with this person, mess with that person, you might end up getting something that you ain't really bargained for. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen it on many occasions. People barking up the wrong tree, thinking it's sweet. They end up wishing they never said nothing, okay? So people gonna do what they gonna do. Let them do it. Don't matter. Because at the end of the day, protect yourself, make sure you're doing everything you're supposed to do, and, kind of stay out the way, you know what I'm saying? If it's an issue, you can report it to somebody. Do everything you gotta do to get it out of your hands, until you gotta go, until your back gets to a wall, and you know, it's the only way you can do is come out swinging. So, I mean, that's just how I see it. That's just how I see it. I'm all about following the proper channels and doing what I need to do, letting my superiors know, because she could have let one of her superiors know. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why the supervisor or the manager never came out and did what they needed to do. Now, I haven't seen the videos of yet. So I'm recording this before I see the video. The manager might have came out and might have just backed up and was like, oh, I'm on no smoke. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. So if I get my hands on that video, best believe I'll put it in the description. I'll let you guys watch it, and you can be the judge of yourself, you know what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well to be more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over. Similar to yourself, I'm my new subscribers. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to AG's POV. I need one more favor from you. Hit that like button. Hit the like button and do the share button too as well. I know I said one more. So I'll just take the like button. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to share it. Somebody else will. But yeah, come visit me on my Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube Shorts. I'm also on Twitter. I don't post much on Twitter. What I may start doing on Twitter this particular year, I was trying to figure out how I actually was going to be able to do it. So what I may end up doing is on my Twitter feed, I might just post the video of the actual event or whatever, you know, happened. Because you can't post it here on YouTube, because if you do, you get clapped, you know what I'm saying, for some odd reason. They think you're inciting a riot or, you know, causing violence or whatever. Where on Twitter, they let you do what the hell you want to do. So I'll put the video over there no matter what. If I have a video that goes with it on my my Twitter page, and you know, we'll go from there. All right. So with that being said, I love every single one of y'all, and I appreciate you guys coming. Be careful out there, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.